Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's story takes a wild turn inside the courtroom. We've got a defendant who completely loses it after hearing his sentence. What happens next? He ends up getting body slammed, making a bad situation way worse. Let's break down exactly how it all went down. Next.
63361.
President Boyd. Michael Carvin, 3734 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Your name?
That area is
President Boyd.
What, are you bringing your kid to court because you know you're gonna go to jail?
No, Your Honor.
Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing.
Don't play games with me. I don't want people playing games with me.
I don't play any type of.
Listen, you better call somebody and have them come and get that child. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, and then we're gonna call the case. What I'm gonna do, I'm not quite sure, but I've seen this little trick before. I mean, I didn't just get here 2 months ago, okay? We'll call somebody to get the child. I'll call a case when we're ready. And I'm telling you, if you leave, you're gonna have a big problem with me. You understand?
Bring your child to a sentencing hearing. Probably not the smartest move. While some judges might see it as a sign of family support, others aren't so easily swayed. In fact, many view it as a potential attempt to pull at the court's heartstrings in hopes of getting a lighter sentence. And that rarely works in your favor. Next.
Field 4, please, 716-3361. Are you guys hearing this case, victims? No?
No, they're not.
All right, Mr. Carmen, your name?
Michael Carvin, 373824 on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Bryant, come on to the podium, state your name. According to you, you're, I want to ask again. Let's just double check it, Mr. Timberly Dennis, Durley, Margarita Bruno Hayward, Joseph Matthews, are any of those individuals, bring Mr. Mohammed.
Yes.
Any of those individuals in here today? All right, it does not appear as though they're on Zoom. They did not step forward on the case when called. Mr. Carmen, why don't you and your client approach the podium, please, and then tell me whether or not there's any material additions, corrections, or deletions.
Your Honor, as far as his employment status, he, since January of 2024, has been working at Cosmic Comics, both in Livonia and Fraser. Both locations earned $340 a week. He'll lose that job if he has to go to jail. He has been living in Romulus with his girlfriend. They've been together since 2019. They have 2 children together, ages 1 and 7 months. He just made arrangements for her to pick up the 7-month-old. Your Honor, he's not been incarcerated in several years. He does have a pending matter in Wayne County that's set for sentencing next Monday.
Mr. Mohammed, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
You wrote down full restitution on this. I just want you to be aware, this is the B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more. I just want you to be aware that none of the victims are here. But less than 200, I'm sorry. He pled the count. Count 2 was dismissed. He pled. Lisa, just confirm that my understanding is correct. It looks like he pled guilty to count 1, which is the 1 year, and count 2 was dismissed. Is that true?
That's correct.
So I just want you to be aware of that.
Yeah, and Judge, I apologize. Which case is this?
This is Triarius Travantity 1. It's a B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more, but less than 1,000. It's a 1 year. So I just want you to be aware. I called the names. You're not here. You just put down PSI full restitution, and none of them show. So I'm not going to order any restitution out of this.
And Judge, may I ask, does the court send notices to them or?
Yeah, we did send notes.
Okay.
The probation department did when I ordered the pre-sentence report.
So,
Okay.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Carmen?
Yeah, since, my client, shares, the care and custody of two young children, with his girlfriend that he lives with.
Sure, it's tough on the family when someone ends up behind bars. No doubt about that. But let's not forget the other side. Imagine how it feels for the victims whose car was broken into, whose sense of safety and privacy was shattered. Jail affects families, yes, but responsible fathers think about their kids before making reckless choices. Breaking into cars and stealing? That's not protecting your family. That's putting them in harm's way.
I mean, seriously,
I understand.
I don't know if you do or not. I find it a little hard to believe. I mean, you could sit and give me lip service, but you had a R&C motor vehicle in 2021, you had a domestic, where you didn't comply with probation in 22. Conviction was entered on that. You had a retail fraud 23, were just convicted of felony retail theft in Illinois. We have another case you're bound over to the 33rd, bound over from here, stealing or retaining without consent a financial transaction device. If that's the case he's going to be sentenced on?
Yes, Your Honor, and, there's a sentencing agreement in that case of 2 years probation.
I mean, that's great.
But I'm just informing the court.
No, I get it. I'm just telling you, he's got it. Bench warrants out of the 34th for assault and battery. Bench warrant out of the 52nd for retail fraud 3. A bench warrant for retail fraud 3 out of Southgate. Retail fraud bench warrant out of the 16th. Go up on any of those?
Yes, Your Honor.
When?
I've been taking care of the warrants since I've been out, Your Honor, and
Lisa, can you run his lane again for me, please? This lane
Sure.
is a few days old. Let me just double check.
And my client indicated he's contacted those courts.
You contact.
yes, Your
What
Honor.
do you mean?
I contacted those courts and they told me that I have to turn myself in and schedule those.
Well, you haven't taken care of the warrants then, have you?
No, I have been taking care of some of the warrants, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I have been taking care of a
All
number.
right, I'm gonna just check with her and see. Now you're breaking into cars. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You've been unemployed and then you were working at Fast Splash Car Wash. You collected money on a bridge card. You need to go back and get a GED or a diploma. You need to work harder. I don't know why you're not working. You need to work. That's your decision though. But to go out and support a family by thieving all the time is not the answer.
Your Honor, he is working, and I updated the court on that.
I know you did, but still, this report was just done, right? This report was just, let me just double.
And that wraps up part 1 of this case. The defendant was sentenced to 365 days in jail, with 40 days to actually serve and the remaining 325 suspended. Considering his past record, that seems like a pretty fair outcome. But he clearly didn't see it that way. And what he does next? Well, let's just say he takes a bad situation and turns it into something much worse.
My area is Brian.
Listen. I'm not gonna put up with you yelling and screaming back there anymore. If I have to call you out here again, I'm gonna give you 30 days for contempt on top of the time that I just gave you. 30. You don't get to act like that. I hope you clearly and fully understand me. If you don't, I'm gonna have you out. Because I would hear you again. And then I'm gonna lock you up for 30 days. And we're gonna do this all day long. You're not gonna make a scene here in the courtroom. That sentencing, if anything, was too light. I'm not playing with you,
How is it too late?
Mr.
I have a judge that I gotta go to felony court. This is district court. I got sentencing on felony court.
Okay, now it makes a bit more sense why he was so upset. See, district court is lower on the judicial ladder than circuit court. So he figured, hey, If I only got 2 years of probation for a felony in circuit court, then surely a misdemeanor in district court wouldn't land me in jail, right? Well, turns out making assumptions in court doesn't always end well. In his case, it ended with a body slam and a whole new set of problems. Next,
6 felony, you have 5 or 6 theft offenses, you're breaking into people's cars. Just think you can make a living by being a thief?
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Have a seat in the back, speak up again, you're getting 30 more days, I promise you, that's not a threat, it's a promise.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Good, come here, contempt of court, bring him up.
No, bro.
You're gonna send another.
You're gonna get I got people saying, you know, I don't care. You know, I don't care that the moon came out. Excuse me. People stop for killing me, bro. Be over. Run over flat. Stop flat. Run this shit over. At all. At all. So I got surgery on Monday down there. You got fuck on my shit. I'm 50. Oh my man. Stop. Go away. Fuck with me, bro.
All right, Mr. Klein, settle down.
You off, man.
Go down.
No, you're gonna get paid, bro. Taste me, Junior. Taste me.
We don't want it.
Taste me.
We don't.
Taste me. Stop resisting. Like I got kids that I never ready for myself.
You ain't making it ain't dying.
You keep making it seem like I'm just a thief. I gotta prove that. I
Let's
was
see what you're doing.
I gotta prove
Knock
that
it off.
you're worse.
Knock it off.
Hey, listen to me.
Look
Look at this. You're making it twice as bad.
Mr. Bryant, go back in the back. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones, except for the initial jail term. One more word, and I'm telling you, you're doing 30 more days.
How many days?
Enough. Enough. Just control yourself.
Okay.
I've got to say, I really like this judge. He's tough but fair. No nonsense, no fluff, and definitely no time for games. And as someone who's been rocking sarcasm since I was 9, I can totally appreciate the sharp little comments he throws in. They're low-key brutal, but also kind of brilliant.
I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Enough. Just control yourself. Stop speaking.
Now normally, this is where things would wrap up, but nope. Even after the judge basically let the contempt charge slide, the guy just couldn't keep quiet. On his way out for the walk of shame to jail, he had to get the last word, and that never ends well in court.
Yeah, okay, bro. Go left side, go the other side.
It's real good fathers out here, real life, bro. And y'all just be locking the fuck up for no reason, bro. I never understood that, bro. But a woman could be anything, bro. Don't let her go. She be good. A woman be good, bro. A woman be good, bro. Talk to you,
Well, if he keeps the wrap on today's video. Before we go, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who stuck with me over the years. Seriously, I appreciate you more than you know, and yeah, in a weird way, I kind of love you guys for real. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you didn't, the dislike's right there too. No hard feelings. Drop a comment below, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more. Catch you in the next one.